Hello everybody, I am Krishna. If you haven't watched my earlier videos, I encourage you to click on the link below and watch them. In this video, we will look at Sprint Review and Sprint Retrospection. Sprint Review is the inspect and adapt cycle for the products. You will plan the Sprint Review on the last day of the sprint. You will invite all stakeholders who can provide a constructive feedback on the products. The stakeholders could be product owner, marketing team, customer, senior management, and anyone who can give a constructive feedback on the products. In the product backlog meeting, you would identify one team member who would take notes of all the feedback that is being provided. And rather than spending time preparing presentations, you would project the tool through which you are tracking the PBIs. Now you would take one PBI and explain to the rest of the stakeholders on what the PBI means, and there would be someone from the team who would demonstrate the PBI on the product. Then you would go to the next PBI and explain the PBI, and that would be demonstrated to the stakeholders. So this would continue for the complete list of PBIs that you have picked up for this sprint. Now you may have some PBIs which you could not complete within the sprint. It could be either because the DoD conditions were not met for some, or it could be also because of dependency issues with other teams. Now these PBIs, you would explain the reasons why it couldn't be met, and it would be moved back into the backlog. The PO will later on prioritize these backlog items. The stakeholders may also share the market feedback to the team. Now we have to ensure that the demonstration has been done on the latest code base. Now practically, you may have a situation where there is a lot of maintenance activity happening on the main line, and you may have picked up a branch a few weeks back for new development. So you have to ensure that within your sprint, if not daily, at least at defined time intervals, you sync up your branch with your mainline code base. During demonstration, your branch and your mainline should be having the same code base. Retrospection is an inspect and adapt cycle of the process, where we look into what went well and what needs improvement. This is usually done after sprint review. The participants of the retrospection are the team, the Scrum Master, and if time permits, the PO. There are various ways through which retrospection can be done. One effective method is in the retrospection meeting, someone projects the objective of the sprint that is currently getting over and how well they have met it. These can also be substantiated through metrics. Once that is projected, you can hand over a bunch of post-it notes to everyone and ask them to write the things that they think we should start, stop, or continue doing in the next sprint. That is, they can list what items they think we should start doing from the next sprint to make things better. And they can also identify what are the things that we should stop doing to make things better, and what are the things that we should continue doing in the next sprint. Once everyone is given enough time to jot down their points on what to start, stop, and continue, the next step would be where each person reads out his points of start, stop, and continue, and they go to the whiteboard and paste their post-it notes. Those people who have similar points would club those post-it notes. So once it goes through a complete round, we will now have a list of items that we need to start doing, stop doing, and continue doing. Once we have these list of items, the team votes on what items in these start, stop, and continue are most important. And based on this, the team would pick up 2 to 3 points that will be implemented in the subsequent sprint. It should be noted that if we have a similar action item spanning across multiple sprints during the retrospection meeting, it would mean that the action items identified is not addressing the root cause of the problem. So that's about it with regard to Sprint Review and Sprint Retrospective. If you found this video informative, please like it and share it, and do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.